Welcome to Inside Taiwan. I'm Veronica Lin. Whether Taiwan is viewed as an independent country has always been our focus. Recently, the U.S. National Academy of Sciences announced its members and foreign associates for 2017. The list included Taiwan's Vice President Chen Jianren and Academia Sinica's Cyrus Chu. However, their nationalities on the official website was listed as Taiwan of China, causing much concern. Back to Taiwan, the forward-looking infrastructure development program draft was to be reviewed at the Legislative Yuan on May 4th, but zero progress was made even after President Tsai Ing-wen's urging to stop any delays. Zero progress with the forward-looking infrastructure project review, but the Pension Reform Committee passed the first review of amendments to civil servants' pension on May 3rd, setting the average standard at 15 years of pension contribution. As for the more controversial issues, including the 18% preferential interest rate and the income replacement rate of civil servants, current laws will be kept for the time being, and the issues will be discussed in later cross-party negotiations. Another focal point of the week is a recent suicide of a young female writer who was speculated to have been victimized to a sex predator cram school teacher. Kaohsiung City Councilor Xiao Yongda and the Humanistic Education Foundation convened a press conference to voice their concerns. To further prevent people with criminal records to become teachers, legislator Hong Tzu-yong further proposed amendments to the Supplementary Education Act to force the owners and teachers of cram schools to use their real names at their jobs. However, the Association of Taipei Supplementary Schools says revisions should make penalties harsher instead of forcing teachers to use their real names. Regarding the new proposal of making it compulsory for teachers to use their real names, Democratic Progressive Party also suggested to add an anti-predatory teacher clause to the Supplementary Education Act. Under this clause, cram schools seeking to hire teachers will be required to submit their qualifications, identification card, and a certificate of no criminal conviction issued within the past 3 months. Previously, the Ministry of Education changed 2 test venues for the Comprehensive Assessment Program for junior high school students, scheduled for May 20th, due to possible disruptions caused by anti-pension reform protesters. After objections from parent groups and negotiations, the ministry announced that the exam venues will now remain the same. After looking at exam venues, let's look at the people who write the exam questions. There are currently 67 professions that use a system of job responsibility, but recently the government has announced that examination writers will also be added to the list. It also released a new interpretation on overtime pay. However, labor groups are worried that this would just create loopholes for employers to exploit. A public forum on childbirth policies was hosted on May 4th. Among the issues discussed was the length of maternity leaves. Women's organizations pointed out the International Labor Organization suggested 14-week maternity leaves, while Taiwan only grants 8 weeks. They suggested adding 6 more weeks and having the government pay 80% of salaries during this period. Welcome back. I'm Veronica Lin. Let's take a look at food safety. Authorities now have confirmed that only chicken eggs from Hongzhang Egg Farm were contaminated with dioxin. But as to whether the cause of the contamination was a chicken feed or not, it could not be confirmed. Prosecutors are now investigating to find more answers. The latest list of the top 10 types of cancer in Taiwan has been released. The number of cancer patients in Taiwan hit yet another high, breaking 100,000 for the first time. The cancer clock has also gotten faster, with one person being diagnosed with cancer every 5 minutes and 6 seconds. The Executive Yuan recently formed a state-level investment company management team, and one of its first targets will be Acer. Acer chairperson Stan Shi said he has not yet been informed, but the cloud age is approaching, and with it brings many opportunities. Taichung City's iBikes have been rented out 9.36 million times since the bike system was launched. In its success, the city government is now planning a universal bike-sharing system in hopes of supplementing the city's mass transportation system. Ms. Chen is 78 years old, yet she has spent practically every day of the past 50 years, taking care of her 57-year-old daughter who is paralyzed. Volunteers recently presented Ms. Cheng with a cake on behalf of her daughter to celebrate Mother's Day. Welcome back to Inside Taiwan. Let's take a look at what's happening in Taiwan's cultural scene. Thank you for watching Inside Taiwan. I'm Veronica Lin. Have a great day.